races ruled over Earth, humans and monsters. One day, war broke out between the two races. After a long battle, the humans were victorious. They sealed the monsters underground with a magic spell. Years later, on Tibet, 2010X something, legends say that those who climb the mountain never return. Hey everybody, and it's Squirtle Shades, and what? This isn't Pokemon Emerald Randomizer? Yeah, it's been a few months, and I figured I don't know, I've just kind of I've just not been able to find a lot of time to record and edit that, and, yeah, gotta skip that thing, and, I don't know, I'm just kind of hard for me to find motivation to do it too, because those videos take a lot of editing for the layouts, and just don't have a lot of time for that. So I figured I'd do something else that doesn't take as much time to edit, and another game that I really love. This past week, I downloaded Undertale, and I played it 3 times already over this 1 week to get all 3 endings, and I absolutely love it. One of my favorite games of all time, like already, and definitely my game of the year this year, but basic point of it is it's an RPG, just like any other RPG, except you don't have to hurt a single thing, or monster or person. You don't have to hurt anybody, or kill anybody. You can, and that's how you get one of the endings, and I might do that later, but for now, we're just gonna go for the pacifist route and not hit anybody once. And the reason I really want to let's play this game is just because it's so good, but at the same time, I want to highly recommend to some people that you might want to play this for yourself before you ever watch videos of it, because it's a game you definitely want to experience for yourself, and it's really good. But if you can't afford it, don't want to buy it, or just would rather just watch videos, then go right ahead. I just wanted to warn you. So, here we go. Enough staring at the control screen, I know how to play. Okay, name the fallen human. I guess I'll just enter my name, or we could enter the channel name, just to shake things up. Yeah, shake them up like these letters. So jittery. Yeah. Okay. Is this name correct? Yes! And we zoom in very ominously, as it shakes even more. Look at us! As you could probably tell from the cutscene at the beginning, apparently we fell down a hole at Mount Ebit and landed on this bed of flowers. So I guess all we can do is just venture forward. God, I love the art style in this game. Like, it's a little, like, when you first see it, it's a little jarring, like the character design and stuff, but I actually really love it. It really grows on you. It's wonderful. And, oh, it looks like a little friendly flower. Howdy, I'm Flowey. Flowey the flower. You're new to the underground, aren't you? Golly, you must be so confused. Someone ought to teach you how things work around here. I guess little old me will have to do. Ready? Here we go. See that heart? That's your soul. The very culmination of your being. You can move around. Your soul starts off weak, but it can grow strong if you gain a lot of LV. What's LV stand for? Why, love, of course. You want some love, don't you? Don't worry, I'll share some with you. Wink. Yeah, little wink there. Down here, love is shared through little white friendliness pellets. Are you ready? Move around, get as many as you can. Yay! Oh, Oh. You idiot. In this world, it's kill or be killed. Why would anyone pass up an opportunity like this? Oh god. Die! Ah, oh no! We're doomed! We already saw what they did to us once, they can't... Oh. Huh? I just love that sound he makes when he gets hit. What a terrible creature, torturing such a poor, innocent youth. Ah, do not be afraid, my child. I am Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. I pass through this place every day to see if anyone has fallen down. You are the first human to come here in a long time. Come, I will guide you through the catacombs. This way. Another thing I love about this game, the music. It never fails to impress me. It's beautiful, amazing. I've been listening to the soundtrack for nonstop for the past week, ever since I started playing it. It's great. Anyway, we just met Toriel, this goat lady. Yeah, and she killed Flowey the Flower for us, who was actually betraying us and trying to murder us very nightmarishly. Anyway, the shadow of the ruins looms above, filling you with determination. HP fully restored, and these also function as save points, so we'll just go ahead and save. Trust me, you want to save, because you're probably, as you could probably guess, in a game where you're not even going to try to fight back, you might die a few times. So yeah, you want to be careful. Welcome to your new home, innocent one. Allow me to educate you in the operation of the ruins. Ruins are full of puzzles, ancient fusions between diversions and door keys. One must solve them to move from room to room. Please adjust yourself to the sight of them. But yeah, this is basically a sort of RPG puzzle aspect sort of game. At the beginning here, they kind of solve most of the puzzles for you, just to... It's more of a joke on, you know, tutorials being really, I don't know, forceful with tutorials in games nowadays. Even her name, Toriel, tutorial, it's pretty funny. Plus, trust me though, this game has plenty of puns to come. It's amazing. To make progress here, you will need to trigger several switches. Do not worry, I have labeled the ones that you need to flip. Press Z to read signs. I don't know how you'd be able to read this sign without knowing to press Z to read signs, but thanks, sign. And then we'll read this poster. Stay on the path. At least I'd call that a poster, not a sign, because the signs are pretty... I don't know. Why am I talking about signs right now? I don't know. I talk about the weirdest things. You guys already know that. Splendid. I am so proud of you, little one. Let us move to the next room. Yeah, if you try to press this other switch, it just doesn't even do anything. Like, she didn't even need to mark them. It's really sort of making fun of itself this way. Trying to do the tutorial just too much. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. It's very, very controlling in a very funny way. As a human living in the underground, monsters may attack you. You will need to be prepared for this situation. However, worry not. The process is simple. When you encounter a monster, you will enter a fight. While you are in a fight, strike up a friendly conversation. Stall for time. I will come to resolve the conflict. Practice talking to the dummy. So we'll do just as she asks, and as weird as it may sound, talk to the dummy. You talk to the dummy. Doesn't seem much for conversation. Toriel seems happy with you. We won, but we didn't get any XP or gold. And that's another thing, since we're not killing anything, we're never gonna get any XP. Never. Not gonna get 1 point. In fact, if you get 1 point of XP, the only way to get it is to kill something. And if you kill one thing, you can't get the Pacifist ending. So we're not gonna kill a single monster. And not even this dummy. Ah, very good. You are very good. We still get gold, though. Trust me, you'll need gold. So we still get gold. I think it's more like they're paying us for being nice, maybe, instead of us just, like, robbing them. I don't know. There's another puzzle in this room. I wonder if you can solve it. Okay. Well, just follow Toriel for now. I don't really see the puzzle yet. Oh boy, we got a random encounter, and those do happen in this game. In fact, this one actually isn't really a random encounter, it's actually scripted. But for the most part, soon enough we'll get to the random encounters. But anyway, Frogget attacks us. We can't fight him, so what are we gonna do? I guess we'll compliment him. We don't want to make him feel bad, so we'll just compliment him. Frogget didn't understand what you said, but it was flattered anyway. And Toriel stares him down and makes him run away. This is the kind of humor this game has. It gets a lot funnier as you go on, but still, like, when I first played this, I thought it was, like, hilarious. Just the first impressions it gave me were spot on, like, just amazing. Its sense of humor. The western room is the eastern room's blueprint. This is probably a clue to the puzzle, right? Oh, man. Well, I guess we just follow the same path on that side, and maybe... Oh, yeah, we probably follow it on the spikes here. Because we could go ahead and... Oh, this is the puzzle, but... Here, take my hand for a moment. Yep, they even go so far to have her walk you through the puzzle. Yeah, it's a little bit... I don't know, it's a little bit disappointing that the tutorial's this heavy, but at the same time, they're definitely just joking about it. So, it's... I don't know, I thought it was really funny the first time I played it, because she's literally just holding your hand and dragging you across the spikes in the right path. It's funny to me. Puzzles seem a little too dangerous for now. Like, she's very overprotective, and I don't know. It's also like her character trait, so... You have done excellently thus far, my child. However, I have a difficult request to ask of you. I would like you to walk to the end of the room by yourself. Forgive me for this. Now the serious music plays and we gotta walk all the way across this long hallway all by ourselves. Oh no, I'm starting to get nervous, guys. I don't know if we can do this. Oh god. I guess we don't have to stay on the path, but this is still really... it's freaking me out. I don't know what to do. Tutorial, please come back. I can't handle this. Oh god. Oh, we made it. Greetings, my child. Do not worry, I did not leave you. I was merely behind this pillar the whole time. Thank you for trusting me. However, there was an important reason for this exercise. To test your independence. I must attend to some business, and you must stay alone for a while. Please remain here. It's dangerous to explore by yourself. I have an idea. I'll give you a cell phone. You know? Because you kids don't have too much technology these days anyway. No, I'm kidding. If you have a need for anything, just call. Be good, alright? So yeah, she gives us a cell phone, and we can just call her. I mean, you can if you want. It's not required for the story ever. It's just a really nice little feature. You can flirt with her. Ooh. Huh? Oh. How adorable. I could pinch your cheek. You can certainly find better than an old woman like me. See, these are the kind of options the game gives you. It goes above and beyond the sort of options you'd expect, and I think it's hilarious. And, oh, we're already getting a call on our new cell phone. Hello, this is Toriel. You have not left the room, have you? There are a few puzzles ahead that I have yet to explain. It would be dangerous to try to solve them yourself. Be good, alright? So yeah, she's just calling us on our new phone. And don't be afraid, this Frogget's not going to attack us. It's actually just an NPC. I've seen a lot of videos where people think this is an enemy and they try to stay away from it and not talk to it. Or it doesn't hurt you if you don't, but it has some pretty good information. Ribbit, excuse me, human. I have some advice for you about battling monsters. If you act a certain way or fight until you almost defeat them, they might not want to battle you anymore. If a monster does not want to fight you, please, use some mercy, human. Ribbit. Yeah, that's just telling you, you don't have to hurt any monsters in the game. And, ooh, we got a new monster right off the bat here, named Whimsun. Approached meekly. He looks very sad and depressed. It's terrifying. Speaking of terrifying, we could terrorize him, but why would I want to do that? He's already so sad. We gotta console him. Halfway through your first word, Whimsun bursts into tears and runs away. Oh, it's too bad. That's another thing. I think it works like if you don't really do that much in the fight, you don't get any gold. There's some other monsters you'll find where you can just leave them right off the bat without doing anything, in which case you won't get any gold. So you have to do something and then leave for them to give you anything. Because then he just left in the middle of our move, so we didn't get any gold. Okay, anyway, it says take one. Take a piece of candy? Well, it is getting close to Halloween, so in the spirit, I'll take a piece of candy. Took a piece of candy. And so what does the monster candy do? Heals 10 HP. Now, normally 10 HP, if you were to level up, wouldn't be very much, but since we're not going to be leveling up ever, that's half our health bar. Even at the very end of the game, that would be half of our health bar. That's pretty great. Pretty great. So, for that reason, I'm going to be a jerk and take more candy. You took more candy. How disgusting. Don't worry, this doesn't affect the pacifist ending at all. I do this every run. It's just because I'm a terrible person. Take one. Take a candy? You take another piece. You feel like the scum of the earth. Yeah, but it's really good healing items. You took too much too fast. The candy spills into the floor. They're punishing you for taking too much. It's hilarious. Playfully crinkling through the leaves fills you with determination. HP fully restored. Alright. Man, playing through leaves is fun. Remember doing that when you were little? Dead leaves everywhere. You just... like, you could jump in piles, or you could just kick them around. They're just a lot of fun. Okay, so another frogget. But this time, Toriel's not here to just shoo him away for us, so we gotta do the right stuff to make him spare us, or even us spare him, which is more so how it works. So we'll compliment him, make him feel good. Who's flattered? He blushes deeply. Ribbit. Okay, so now here's the action RPG element, where during their turns, they're gonna try to attack you with, like, the white stuff that... or like the white bits, like how Flowey was. So we're gonna have to move our heart around so they can't hit us. It's simple, but it gets very difficult. Trust me. Anyway, when their name is yellow, you can spare them. So we just go to Mercy, press spare, and there, we won. And since we took a turn to be able to spare him, we get 2 gold. Alright, then we keep going. Oh, there's some cracks in the floor. Fall right through. No way to get around it, so we just go up this, through that door, and boom. Keep on going. Ring. Hello, this is Toriel. For no reason in particular, which do you prefer? Cinnamon or butterscotch? Well, personally, I'm more of a butterscotch kind of guy. Oh, I see. Thank you very much. Click. Huh. Interesting. Well, let's keep going. Oh. Hello, this is Toriel. You do not dislike cinnamon, do you? I know what your preference is, but would you turn up your nose if you found it on your plate? Right. I understand. Thank you for being patient, by the way. Yup. That's the kind of humor you're gonna see. It's relentless. I don't know. I'm sure other people think that's just kind of boring, but I think it's downright hilarious. Anyway, the sign's saying 3 out of 4 gray rocks recommend you push them. That's just sort of telling us we gotta push this rock into the button. And now we got an encounter, another frogget. Just compliment him. Just deeply, we dodge all the flies. Oh, we accidentally hit a fly at the end there. So yeah, each fly does 2 damage. So you can take 10 hits. This is bad. It's a pretty weak enemy. It's one of the first to oversee. It's not as weak as Whimsun, of course, but Whimsun you can literally spare on the first turn and not do anything, so yeah. Anyway, we got some cracks on the floor. I'll just fall through the floor to show you guys how the puzzle works, because I don't want to just solve it immediately. I kind of know the path already. It's basically you would normally just fall down right away because you wouldn't know the path. So here you're supposed to follow this blank path in this floor on the upper floor. Now watch me fail as I try that this time because I think I know the path perfectly. And now even after seeing it, I'm probably still going to fall. Oh, we got a random encounter. Oh, Whimsun. So see, you can just, the spare button's already yellow, so you can just spare him right away. You don't get any gold though. I think it was here, down there, and yeah, okay, I did it. Phew. Okay, now we just gotta push these 3 rocks. Oh man, another random encounter. We're getting a ton of those lately. But a new enemy! Mold Small. And these you can spare right away too, but I kinda just want to show you guys how they, how they act and stuff. every enemy has its own personality. I mean, every single enemy. And that's another thing I love about this game. They give these like crazy, insignificant little minion sort of enemies so much personality and character. It's great. You lie immobile with Moldsmal. You feel like you understand the world a little better. Scorch slime sounds. Yeah, so they have these little slow explosion attacks. They're pretty easy to dodge. And then we'll flirt with one of them. You wiggle your hips. Moldsmal wiggles back. What a meaningful conversation. Sexy wiggle, slime sounds. So I'm sure people have noticed already if you've played it or even just heard of it. This game has a huge Earthbound feel to it, which makes sense because the guy who made it is actually a huge Earthbound fan. But that's one of the reasons I really like it. I haven't played much of Earthbound, but I do love its sense of humor, and you see that sense of humor throughout this entire game. And wait a minute, wouldn't let me push the rock. Whoa there, partner. Who just said you could just push me around? So you're asking me to move over? Okay, just for you, pumpkin. You want me to move some more? Alrighty, how's this? No, that's the wrong way, dude. Is that the wrong direction? Okay, I think I got it. Oh, finally, thanks, man. Now I can... Really? You gonna do that? You gonna be that kind of rock? You wanted me to stay there? You're giving me a real workout. Yep. there it is again, that sense of humor. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, so we got some cheese here. This cheese has been here for quite a long time. It's stuck to the table. Ugh. We got a mouse hole. Yeah, if you hear that, every time I press Z, it just squeaks. It's great. Knowing the mouse might one day leave its hole and get the cheese, it fills you with determination. Yeah, so at every save point, it just sort of gives you this sort of motivational sort of dealio. It's really creative and funny. I love it. Also, here's one of my favorite characters right off the bat. Not my favorite. I actually don't even really have a quintessential favorite, but this is up there. It's one of my favorites. Zzz. Are they gone yet? Zzz. This ghost keeps saying Z out loud repeatedly, pretending to sleep. Move it with force? Yeah. We gotta do what we gotta do. Here it comes, Napstablook. it's trust me, you'll love this guy. He looks kinda down. Let's cheer him up. Give Napstablook a patient smile. Hey. Oh no, he's crying. His attack is crying, and oh god, he started off with his strongest attack. That's crazy. Man, he usually doesn't start with that. That's actually kinda freaky. And we'll keep on cheering him. We told him a little joke. Hey. Really not feeling up to it right now. I'm sorry. I love this fight so much. I love all the fights in this game so much. It's just hilarious. Oh my god. Napstablook wants to show you something. Let me try... He's crying upwards. I call it Dapperblook. Do you like it? He just cried himself a hat. Just out of nowhere, he just cries himself a hat. So now he's wearing his new flat. He's wearing his new hat, so he probably wants some attention. So let's flirt with him. Oh no. I usually come to the ruins because there's nobody around. But today I met somebody nice. Oh, I'm rambling again. I'll get out of your way. So yeah, that was the first, pretty much the first mini-boss. It's at least the first monster we fought that's not just a regular old random encounter monster, so yeah. Really short fight, but I don't know, I still love it. How much gold do we... Oh no, we're missing... Okay, well, this is another really cool little thing they added. Spider bake sale. All proceeds go to real spiders. We'll see if you interact with the web, it'll say leave 7 gold in the web. We are 1 gold short. And you can leave 18 gold, but I've never even gotten that much gold. Even when I went through a route where I killed a bunch of monsters, never got enough gold. Never. Okay. Maybe if we get another fight, we can go back down. This basically just to make sure you know about the bake sale. So So if we get another encounter, get at least one piece of gold from it, I'll go back and just show you what happens when you pay the 7 gold. I heard F4, they're just sort of telling you, wait, I know, I shouldn't skip this because it's actually pretty funny what he says. You can press F4 for full screen. But what does F4 stand for? 4 frogs? I've only ever seen a maximum of 3 frogs in this room. This is troubling, to say the least. Oh, here we go, here's our fight. Oh, we can get gold from this, alright. But I'll go ahead and spare for his turn just to get rid of Moldsmal. And then when this guy is left all alone, instead of attacking you, he does a little dance. He doesn't have a mix-up, or Migasp doesn't have a care in the world. Wait, will we still get gold if I only spared? We will, okay. Perfect. Yeah, once he dances and he's all alone, you can just spare him. And then you just leave 7 gold. Some spiders crawled down and gave you a donut. Sweet. A spider donut. Heals 12 HP. 2 more points than monster candy. So if you wanted to, you could just grind up a bunch of random encounters, get a bunch of gold, and maybe even try to get the 18 gold. I think if you leave 18 gold, you get a spider cider. Yeah. And that heals a lot more. But I don't really think I need it. I'll be fine. We only have 20 HP, and the stuff's healing for at least half of it, so we're good. I don't think I talked to that last frog. I'll go back and talk to him. Hello? I just realized that it has been a while since I've cleaned up. I was not expecting to have company so soon. There are probably a lot of things lying about here and there. You can pick them up, but don't carry more than you need. Someday you might see something you really like. So you will want to leave room in your pockets for that. That's basically telling us that there's a limit to how much we can hold. And another new enemy! Looks! Because he's a giant eye. Makes sense. Well, I don't want to pick on him, so I'm not gonna pick on him. Finally, someone gets it! Yeah, and his attack is basically just a bunch of circles, bouncing around the screen, just staring at us. His name's Yellow. We can spare him. Just for being nice and not making fun of him. He's okay with us. Oh, this is the same frog. Normally there's another frog here. I don't know what happened. I've heard there's normally one more. Like he said, maximum of 3. I've never seen it with just 2. I've heard you were quite merciful for a human. Surely you know by now a monster wears a yellow name when you can spare it. It's very helpful. It is rather helpful. In fact, if you say it's bad, it disables that for you and it doesn't make the names yellow anymore. Just in case you didn't want to spare anybody, which is, there are times when you're going to want to do that, specifically for the run that's the opposite of the opposite of the Pacifist run, which is the Genocide run, and is honestly my favorite run that I just completed. It was actually really cool. But we're going for the Pacifist run because this is for the true ending. And look, it's an obstacle. I fell down a hole, now I can't get up. Go on without me. Wait, ghosts can fly, can't they? Oh well. And he just flies away. But yeah, I just wanted to check him out down there. Real solution to this puzzle is to fall down this hole and hit the switch. And then boom. Walk out. But first we get a random encounter. Oh man, I was hoping we get the new enemy that kind of spawns here. Instead we just got these same old guys. Look at him dance. Doing the wave with his arms. It's great. And then we can just spare him. Alright. I'm actually gonna stick around for a bit, try to... Oh, actually, no, I could just do this. If you go down here, there's a little carrot-looking thing in the ground. Pick it. There's a face! It's a Vegetoid! This is the other enemy. It can also spawn randomly on the surface of this floor. And what you're gonna want to do is ask for dinner. Pat your stomach. Vegetoid offers a healthy meal. Eat your greens. When he says eat your greens, you want to get the... Oh, I missed it. Okay. When he says eat your greens, you want to get hit by the green one, which heals you, and if you get hit by it, he'll let you spare him. So... there we go. See, it healed me for 1 HP, and then we can spare him. There's another thing you can do where you can say devour, and you literally eat him. I don't know if that affects the Pacifist run, because I don't know if you get any XP for it, but I don't want to risk it. Just spare. La la, just be yourself, and look at him dance. Doesn't have a care in the world. You can't get hurt by him though, so that's why I'm not gonna touch him, because that'd be dumb. I've done that before though, trust me. far door is not an exit, it simply marks a rotation in perspective. Well, anyway, this is actually getting to be a long video. It's like a half hour already, so I'll probably just cut it here. And, in the next episode, we'll get started on this next puzzle and get through the rest of the ruins. Oh, random encounter! See you guys later.